Good morning, buenos dias, Lincoln Mustangs. Welcome back, everybody. This is Miss Monis with your morning announcements for Wednesday, September 11th, 2024. This week, I'm focused on reminding students about how to be safe here at school. Today, I want to review being safe in the bathrooms, as well as being safe on our school buses. To be safe in the bathroom, there are two key components. Number one is kafooty, because remember yesterday I said you should have kafooty no matter where you are in the building. You should be keeping your hands, your feet, and other objects to yourself all the time. Number two, keep your feet on the floor. So if you do those two things, kafooty, keep your feet on the floor, you're pretty much good to go when you go to the bathroom. Try to be respectful and not make a mess when you're washing your hands. Now, to show that you are being safe on the bus, there are a couple things you should do. Number one, you should stay seated the whole time you're on the bus. You have to stay with your bottom on the seat. Number two, keep that aisle clear. I know a lot of times our feet, our book bags and things kind of migrate into that aisle because it's crowded. So just be careful, because as people are getting on and off the bus, if there are things in the aisle, it's easy to trip and fall. I know I've done it like 50 times. Number three, remember when you're getting off the bus to look both ways. It's like almost like you're crossing a street. Some of you do have to cross the street at your bus stop. So remember to look both ways when you get off the bus, even here at school in the bus circle. And it's okay to talk while you're on the bus, but be sure that you use an inside or a quiet voice. There's a lot of students on buses, and all of that noise kind of like all that talking turns into noise. It builds up, and we need to make sure the bus drivers can pay attention, focus, listen to their walkie-talkie, listen to the traffic outside, and be alert all around them. So make sure that you are using an inside voice when you are on the bus. Woohoo! Our attendance rate went back up to 92.3. So we're getting closer to our original goal of 95%. What is 95 take away 92.3? We're almost there. Remember that it is important to be here every day. Teachers, remember that it's important that you take your attendance correctly. Also, did you know that Miss Ratliff is hosting fall relay races during the week of September 30th? If you have good attendance, you may be invited to these fall relay races. But if you do not have good attendance, then you will automatically not be invited. So it's important to be here every day, because you never know what kind of fun things you might miss out on. Also remember that if your class has perfect attendance on any given day, they get a free dress day pass. So encourage your classmates to come to school too, so that your class can earn that free dress day. A special shout out to Miss Klusendorf's third grade class. They have achieved 41 medallions, and so they get to celebrate with a free dress day. They received their final medallions for being engaged in math class, manipulating math counters to form groups and rows, and to multiply and find products. Wow, that's a lot, third grade. Way to go. I can't wait to see how your multiplication skills are adding up. Also, a special shout out to teachers. Now, these shout outs come from our night crew custodians. About a month ago, I told them to be on the lookout for the classroom that is kind of like left the cleanest at the end of the day. And so these teachers will get a free lunch from me, because they were the night crew custodians picks. So shout out to Miss Adelina Gutierrez in the kindergarten wing, Miss Hill in the first grade and second grade hallway, Miss Lynn and Miss Herlichka tied for the upstairs area. Way to go, teachers and students, for helping your teachers win this prize if you help them clean up. Teachers, I will make sure you get this lunch on Friday. Student of the month, people, I know you've been waiting. I'm sorry I was out of the building most of yesterday. I will make sure you get your lunch today, even if I have to DoorDash it. All right, softball had a game today. Not sure how it went, sorry. I'll keep you posted. They played Liberty. On Thursday, which is tomorrow, the boys baseball team will go up against Reservoir Gifted at 4 o'clock, and this game is at Reservoir Gifted School. A reminder from Mrs. Fowler, applications for the Lincoln's Children's Choir are now available. Time is running out, folks. Space is limited, so be sure to grab an application, fill it out as soon as possible, because the first rehearsal is next Thursday, which is September 19th. This is for grades 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Also, applications for the after-school art program with Miss Lacey are now available. This is an art club for 3rd and 4th graders. They will have club on Tuesdays from 2:30 to 3:45, beginning next week on September 17th. So 3rd and 4th graders interested in the art program or the art club, see Miss Lacey for your application. Space is limited, so return that application as soon as possible. Congratulations to the girls who made the 24-25 cheer squad. Woohoo! These lists are posted in the cafeteria. First cheer practice will be in Miss Bunetta's room, which is room number 140, on Monday, which is September 16th. Sorry. And that practice is from 2:30 to 3:30. Make sure you have a ride home at 3:30. I also have an update on girls basketball. This comes from Coach Timberlake. There will be tryouts after school Thursday and Friday. That's tomorrow and Friday, folks. If you happen to be at a softball game, baseball game, or practice, all right, it would only be softball, I guess, because it's girls basketball. That takes priority, girls. So you cannot skip a softball practice or a game to come to the basketball tryouts. If that's the case, Miss Timberlake will work with you to make sure that you get to try out at a different day and time. She said, sorry for this last minute notification on tryouts, but they have a basketball game before fall break this year. So she's got to assemble a team. On the lunch menu today, we have whole grain cheesy mac and cheese with a dinner roll, or you could get a buffalo chicken salad with a dinner roll, brown sugar glazed carrots, fresh broccoli florets, and just picked blueberries. I heard Miss Hardesty and Miss Kane were seen outside on camera early this morning as the sun was rising in those blueberry patches, gathering these just picked blueberries. And of course, as always, we will have ice cold milk. Remember, students, you are not allowed to bring a full-size bag of chips. I've told Elite, I've told our security officers, I've told all the other administrators that they may take those bags and throw them in the garbage. You are only allowed one single-sized, single-serving bag of chips. It creates a mess, it's germy, and honestly, you need to eat some good food at lunch, not just chips. Birthdays in the building today include Leonardo Arreguin and Idzania Flores, both from Miss Alonzo's classroom, and, I'm sorry if I say this name wrong, Abayasan Mansour from Miss Soa's class. These Mustangs can come and receive a special birthday prize from me. But remember, if you don't have a pass, you can't leave the class. And our 7 Mindsets quote of the day today says, friendship is based on the oldest and most intrinsic human awareness that there is more to life than just ourselves. And that's by Christopher Hansard. This has been Miss Monist with your morning announcements, hoping you have a waterproof Wednesday.